It might be a little hard to believe, but some of these free PlayStation 5 games, and keep in mind that I'm not talking about demos here, these are fully fledged free games that stand head and shoulders above the rest. So follow me and how can I not put Fortnite on a top 10 list of free PS5 games for 2023? Fortnite's got the same staying power as Minecraft, and that's saying something. All you have to do is try it. It's free, it's constantly being updated, it has crossovers with so many different IPs that there's bound to be something you love, and it's fun. Really, really fun. Seriously, it has no right being this. Be pretty surprised if you've never heard of it, because there was a time when everyone could go in there blind and just bumble your way to your first game. If you need a bit more game of the game, literally. Number 8. Call of Duty Warzone. I'm not going to make a list of the best free games on PS5 and not mention Play, which is why the FPS market is one of the biggest in gaming today. As far as all Battle Royale games have a prominent role in the rise of free-to-play gaming, especially on... Oh, did I forget to mention it was free? Number 7. Dauntless. How about a free game that can be compared to the likes of Capcom's Monster Hunter? I'm going to be real upset if you've never heard about that one before, because Monster Hunter is a masterpiece as far as games with audience retention goes. Dauntless shares a similar gameplay loop to Monster Hunter. You go after monsters, or in this case, behemoths. You craft gear with the parts you get, and you face bigger and badder behemoths. It's simple, it's addictive, it's sublime. Over the years, Dauntless devs have also added all sorts of new elements to spice things up and breathe new life into the game. You're doing yourself a disservice if you haven't tried this one. Number 6. War Thunder. Listen, when I make a list of the best free games on the PS5, I want to make sure that it's as varied as possible. As such, I've compiled a list of the best games from various genres to help ensure you make the most out of your experience. And next up, we have War Thunder. Most people probably know War Thunder from its advertising, because for a time, War Thunder was everywhere. And I mean everywhere. You couldn't go 2 steps in YouTube's gaming space without hearing about it. Heck, you probably know more about it than you realize because of the ads. Anyways, let it be known that War Thunder is one of the best free games out there. It's surprisingly nuanced and is probably the best bet games, period. Number 5. Genshin Impact. In my quest to explore as many genres as I can in the realm of free PS5 games, I have a game that became something of a phenomenon these past few years. I've got to warn you guys, this is a free game, but it's addicting, and it comes with some pretty crazy monetization. Genshin is what you'd call a gacha game, which is basically a hero collector where you can either play the game to get the currency needed to roll for characters, or you pay money to expedite the process. However, we're talking about this strictly from a free-to-play experience, and Genshin Impact is undoubtedly one of the best. Make no mistake, this game is a masterclass of player retention, gameplay, and monetization. I mentioned that last one because I don't want anyone hopping onto a gacha without understanding the risks involved. If, however, you step into this game with the goal to treat it as an entirely free game, you're going to have a life-changing experience. Number 4. Apex Legends. One reason why Apex Legends is one of the best free games on the PS5 this year is because of how polished the experience is. With the rise of Battle Royale, it comes as no surprise that Apex Legends is as popular as it is, but most people tend to underestimate just how good this game can be. Sure, it's a Battle Royale, and the game mechanics are somewhat simple, but you'll know what I mean when things start to really click. The title of this game is apt, as it is in the very apex of free-to-play gaming. If you're a fan of Battle Royale, you pretty much owe it to yourself to give this game a shot. Number 3. Rocket League. Are you looking for something completely different? Maybe you're tired of the standard gaming fare and want something unique. A game that'll scratch that gaming itch that just won't seem to go away. Alright, what about a game that has you control a little rocket-propelled car as you play soccer with other rocket-propelled cars? For those of you who haven't heard of Rocket League, that's bound to sound ridiculous enough to warrant a try. I'm here to tell you that you'd best be careful when playing this game. It's really addicting. Number 2, Honkai Star Rail. From the creators of Genshin Impact, the devs honestly can do no wrong at this point. It feels like every game they make is a potential goldmine, and the ironic thing is that all their games are free to play. Of course, the monetization is there, so I'll still have to warn you guys about the nature of gacha. That said, I'm going to gush about this game now. Honkai Star Rail is a turn-based gacha RPG. It's also one of the best games I've played, and it's not even complete. It recently released on the PS5, and it's as gorgeous as ever, with a surprisingly well-written story and a cast of characters that grows with every big update. Trust me, this game is different. Genshin was already amazing, but Honkai Star Rail feels like the devs took everything they did right in Genshin and decided they would just write a love letter to gamers everywhere. It's an extremely free-to-play friendly experience, so I wholeheartedly recommend it.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Number 1, Destiny 2. We've got quite a few things to talk about when it comes to Destiny 2. First and foremost, every aspect of the game's production was developed with the purpose to be a premium experience. The fact that it's free now, at least to an extent, means that you're getting a AAA experience in the form of a free-to-play game. That alone is enough to warrant giving Destiny 2 a try. Sure, it might have been the subject of controversies here and there, but I just have to remind you that the main base game is available to everybody. You know what this means? You have access to a premium game for free, no strings attached. Destiny 2 is a top-quality FPS, and all you have to do is play it to see what it's about. The best part? If you find yourself absolutely hooked to Destiny 2, the expansions are constantly on sale to reduced prices. It's extremely easy for just about anyone to play the main game to see if they enjoy it, and opt in for the entire experience if they end up enjoying themselves. But hey, there are a ton of amazing free games out there, and I'd love to read about what you guys have to say concerning your favorites. Leave a comment down below, and if you find yourself digging the content, why not leave a like and sub? Anyways, what are you waiting for? These free games aren't going to play themselves, you know.